Once upon a time in a beautiful forest, there lived a little sparrow named Oliver. Oliver was known for his cheerful chirping and his wise advice. All the animals in the forest, big and small, loved listening to Oliver's stories and seeking his guidance whenever they had a problem. One sunny morning, as Oliver was perched on his favorite branch, he noticed a worried rabbit named Rosie hopping frantically through the forest. Oliver flew down and asked, "Rosie, my dear friend, what seems to be the matter?" With tears in her eyes, Rosie explained, "Oh, Oliver, I have lost my way back home. I don't know how to find my burrow, and I'm scared." Oliver comforted Rosie and said, "Do not worry, my friend. I will help you find your way back home. But first, let's gather all the animals of the forest to assist us." Oliver called out to the animals nearby, and soon, a curious squirrel, a kind-hearted deer, a clever fox, and many other forest creatures gathered around to lend a hand. Oliver explained the situation and asked them to join the search for Rosie's burrow. The animals formed a line, with Oliver leading the way. They followed the tracks and clues Rosie had left behind, searching high and low, all the while spreading hope and encouragement. Along the way, they encountered obstacles like fallen trees and deep rivers, but they faced them together, helping one another to overcome each challenge. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they met a wise old owl named Olivia. Oliver humbly sought her guidance, explaining Rosie's predicament. Olivia listened attentively and then said, "Oliver, you have already shown great wisdom and compassion by gathering the animals and leading this search. But remember, true wisdom lies not only in finding a solution but also in teaching others to solve their problems." Oliver realized the wisdom in Olivia's words and thanked her. He called for everyone's attention and shared Olivia's message with the group. Together, they decided to teach Rosie how to use the stars and natural landmarks to find her way back home if she ever got lost again. With renewed hope and knowledge, the animals continued their journey. Finally, they reached a familiar part of the forest, and Rosie recognized her burrow. Overwhelmed with joy, she hugged Oliver tightly and thanked all the animals for their support and guidance. From that day forward, Rosie became known as the wise rabbit of the forest. With the group together, they decided to teach Rosie how to use the stars and natural landmarks to find her way back home if she ever got lost again. With renewed hope and knowledge, the animals continued their journey. Finally, they reached a familiar part of the forest, and Rosie recognized her burrow. Overwhelmed with joy, she hugged Oliver tightly and thanked all the animals for their support and guidance. From that day forward, Rosie became known as the wise rabbit of the forest. She shared the lessons she had learned with other animals, ensuring that no one would feel lost or helpless again. And Oliver, the wise little sparrow, continued to spread his wisdom, reminding everyone that true wisdom is not just in finding answers but also in empowering others to find their own. The forest thrived in harmony and unity, and the bond between the animals grew stronger, thanks to the lessons learned from the wise little sparrow and the determined rabbit who found her way back home. And so, the story of the wise little sparrow and the brave rabbit became a legend that was passed down through generations, inspiring kindness, cooperation, and the power of teaching others.